Was you playing footsies with me underneath the table?
I was. It was lovely.
Cheers. Hello and welcome to another episode of WhatSeanSays, starring me, Jack,
Kyle,
Ben,
and Sean.
So as you can see, Ben is wearing a lovely new top today. What do you think of that, Carl?
it's fantastic.
Okay, Sean, you walked in just a minute ago and said he looked like
Fantastic.
spinach.
A little bit.
Spinach. A little bit like spinach. I love the way, you both look very smart today, very summery, and it's forecast to rain.
It's
Yeah.
more that Sean said, I like your shirt, and then you look like spinach. You might as well just follow it. I like spinach.
So Carl, I'm loving your jumper, mate, although you haven't showered.
That's all right, isn't it? You know,
We've
One
all
should
showered.
be
Sean's
comfortable in
clean,
his own
Ben's
stank.
clean, I'm clean, you haven't showered. You're not
comfortable
clean.
in my stank.
Comfortable in your stank. It's a good
Yeah.
thing these mics can't pick up stink because we would lose.
He's fermenting like a nice wine.
Exactly. Yes.
Exactly.
One of those ancient wines you get at the back of the cupboard. That is you right now, just clearing off the dust from.
Oh.
There we go.
Did
It's
you
probably
not? Did you not feel like grease when you run your
I
fingers
felt
through my
that.
hair?
My hand feels a bit clammy now. Feel that.
Fuck off.
Happy Easter, people.
Happy
How you all
Easter.
doing?
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
So far,
not
what have we
bad.
done for Easter so far today?
Pardon.
Well, obviously, there's always morning church, isn't there?
Morning
Go to
church.
and we rejoice in Jesus' resurrection.
Tell you're religious.
Yeah, you can. My mum's taken me to Sunday school before when I was really young. Can you tell? What are you laughing at?
It didn't help you, did it?
I'm just surprised Jack went to school. That's
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, I'm a very intellectual man. I'll have you know, Ben.
Didn't help you avoid bottom set in school, did
Bottom
it?
set in school, I'll have you know.
Well,
Me and
that's
Shaw
Sunday
were in the
school.
same set, and look how clever this guy turned out.
Exactly. You were dragging me down all lesson.
Dragging you down all lesson. This guy, right, in my lesson, right, I got a B in maths and he got a C. That just says something, right?
Yeah, somehow.
I could have got an A if it wasn't for you. I was on my way. I was up there, Ben. I'll tell you that now. I was up there. All lesson, I'd have him chuck my pencil case around. He'd come over and just like pull my stuff away. I'd be like, okay, I need to stop. Where's my calculator? And Sean be on the other side of the class with my calculator.
Just imagine him being like, Jack, look, BBs.
Yeah, that was literally how I spent most of my math lesson. I think I got sent out a few times because of this geezer as well.
Sure.
I have.
You should say your exclusion story.
Exclusion
My
story.
So we
Exclusion
got
story.
kicked out.
Watch
I
it.
haven't heard this.
Yeah, let's have a
I can't
listen. I've
remember
not heard of this either. Let's go on.
I don't
Explain.
know which one you're talking about.
Oh, he's had many. He's had many
One.
exclusion stories in his life.
Boobies. It's
Boobies.
Oh yeah, go on,
it
explain
was-
it.
I know,
Yes, you
I
should
know this
please,
one, yeah.
please, Sean, explain this amazing story. I remember this one.
Well, it didn't start with boobies. That was like
Every good story
Every good
starts with
story.
Unfortunately, not this one. But go on, Sean.
No,
Go on,
but-
share with us.
I went to Japan and bought one of those shoulder massage tools, the ones that you massage your shoulders with, and it looked kind of like I'm not too sure what they are, but like a clitoris massaging type
Clitoris
thing.
massage. Do you mean a vibrator?
A vibrator,
Like a cock
but
ring.
not like a dildo vibrator.
So you went to Japan
but
and bought a cock ring.
No, not a cock ring. It was, it was the thing with the big circular thing on top
Okay.
that vibrates,
That's cool. Yeah.
Right.
and you just like plant it on it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what they are.
So I had one of
Don't know
those, and I put it on the table at school, wrapped up in paper, and it was like dancing on the table.
Dancing
As you do.
As you
And
do.
then, she came over, or my
Who's she?
teacher came
Oh, you
over and picked it up and opened it. To her surprise, she thought it was a or whatever it was, even though it wasn't. It just looked like a vibrator that you would use for that reason, but it was a shoulder massage thing, and she confiscated it, and asked my parents to come and collect it, whatnot. And ever
Your
since
parents come and collect it.
they came and
Whoa.
collected it, but I don't know.
So your teacher picked up. Are you sure it wasn't a cock ring? It was
It was
definitely.
definitely not a cock ring. It was
100%.
it
I
look
can't.
Yeah, what did it look like,
it's
Sean?
like
Explain again.
I can't.
It's
It looked like a
literally
dildo.
a cucumber. A cucumber with an apple on top.
I was actually just going to say a standard microphone with a phone bit on top.
Oh right, yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
It looks like
Yeah,
that.
just exactly like
Standard
cucumber.
microphone.
Yeah, and
with a
the,
mic on
the
top.
thing at the end, like, you have it, and that kind of like vibrates.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Plant
You
it
know what I
on
mean?
there, yeah.
A cucumber for mic on
Yeah, so
top.
that's what it was. And then since that day, she thought I was some sort of sex pest. I was only about 14 at the time.
You was a sex pest.
I was not. I was definitely not a sex pest.
He was the complete
Still not.
opposite of a sex pest. Carry on, sorry, Sean. Carry on.
And yeah, it might be due to my short height as well, but whenever I saw her in the class, she always thought I was looking at boobies.
Boobies.
I never was. And the one time I went into her classroom and I just sat down, and she walked over to me, and the first thing she said was, "My face is not here, it's up here, get out."
Obviously
And
thinking
she
that he's
kicked me
pointing at
out.
her chest and she...
Yeah, exactly. But I didn't even say something to her. I didn't even look at her. I just sat down, and she just walked straight over to me and marched me out, basically. And then she threatened to put me on the old sex offenders list. Yeah, all sorts of things, but,
Sean the sex offender, could you imagine that?
you know.
Oh man, you were like the complete opposite of a sex offender in
I
high school,
am,
weren't you?
I am.
You were so... I mean, the thing, you used to get in trouble every day, though, to be fair. You used to walk in late every day. You'd come in at least about half an hour late.
But
When
look at me now. It paid off.
Look at you now. Sex offender Sean over there. I mean, you look like you're so dressed from Grand Theft Auto, to be honest. Sean.
You do.
Yeah, you're wearing the
Vice
white
City over
the
there,
Vice
isn't it?
City, yeah. Can you believe you only need a pair of shades and you're there, mate. Mate, don't you agree? Aren't you, Ben?
There's
Definitely
his
you.
partner over here.
Yeah, Ben's
Partner in crime.
about to go off and commit a heist or something. Mate, that's brilliant, Carl. Do we just like we just come up on our casuals today?
We're
fun.
basically the guys that they drive past and run over in the game, aren't they?
No, we're
Yeah,
literally
definitely.
just the guys that come and run over in the
You
game.
look a little bit like what Trevor. Is that his name?
Who, me?
In the
Or
latest
Carl?
GTA, Kyle.
Carl looks a bit like
He dressed a little bit like Trevor.
You do a little bit, mate. I must
You
admit.
dressed like a tramp.
No, not Trump. Trevor. You know Trevor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh right.
That's all right. I thought this was supposed to be aimed at Sean, but we've had
well-
my crushed ears, my shit dress
Shit
I'm a
dress.
murderer.
Crushed ears. Your ears aren't looking too bad today, mate. Must admit.
Thanks.
Have you moisturised them?
Yeah.
They're looking very shiny, mate. Or is it shiny? They're looking very shiny, mate. I must admit. Or is that
Probably the
just?
sweat from sleeping on them
So
last night.
you
innit?
went to a family meal without having a shower this morning.
You know.
You are disgusting.
Yeah.
You are fucking disgusting.
I don't really know what to say to that. I just don't like taking insults from you, Jack.
Yeah, it's, you know, your life is going downhill when you're taking insult
when
from
Jack's
Jack.
getting one over on you,
Yeah.
and you have no comeback.
I mean,
You're
I'm
just a failure.
I'm just a failure if Jack Atkins comes and insults you. I stayed around Ben's house this morning, and he spent at least about an hour in his boxers walking around like Gollum.
Like Gollum, why
He
Gollum?
was walking just walking around just like aimlessly around the house just in your boxers.
What do you think
Thank
Alice
you.
sees in you, Ben?
Yeah, what do you think, Alice? Go on, Ben. Describe
What do
to
I
us.
think
We'll turn
Alice
to
sees
Alice
What
and
do
get
you
her
think
approval.
attracted her to you?
Just my height, really, to be honest. That's literally it, that's all I am to her.
Just your height.
Just some tall object.
Is that why she's here?
She just wants me to stand near her and that's it. She's
Got
like, have you
rest.
met my boyfriend? Look how tall he is. Don't speak. Shh. Let me talk.
You're like an accessory.
Yeah,
Ben,
I'm
too.
like just a handbag
Just a handbag. That's what it is.
to carry us shit around.
Something that she can dress as well. Alice, did you say you bought this outfit for Ben as well?
That's the men's shirt that I bought for myself.
It's a men's shirt.
Oh, well, that's
Oh, so
fine.
it's-
Alice bought a men's shirt for herself, and you decide to wear it.
I actually thought this was
That's
my
out of
shirt,
order,
to
innit,
be
guys?
honest. It's my shirt now.
That's your shirt.
Can't believe you'd steal someone else's clothes, eh, Jack?
I can't
Yeah.
believe you'd
Who
steal
would do
someone.
that?
That's
Yeah.
absolutely. Wait, whoa!
To
Wait
be
a
honest.
second here. Red alert. We have Carl over here. So, where is my shirt that I lent you for like a week, and then you go off traveling around Thailand with it, wearing it.
That is sweat stained to the max.
I give
That
it
is
to
so
you.
soiled.
Carl, Jack, could I borrow your shirt just for tonight?
I
or
ran
maybe
out
for
of
the week?
tissue at one point out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 months later, he's still got it, and he's traveling around the world with it, basically.
Have you got it back yet?
No, I have not got
No,
it back
I
yet.
destroyed the armpits on it.
It's been about 2 years now.
Oh.
Yes.
They're not even blue anymore. They're like a
They're
tinge
just
of yellow.
Corroded away.
At least Sean has some of my clothes, but I've actually given them to Sean. Not as a hand-me-down, just because I have too many
Hand-me-downs.
clothes. See that outfit there? It's just my hand.
You got that when you were 10, didn't you?
Yeah, I do.
Sean is like literally the worst. He'll bring food round and he'll half eat it and leave it. And then the same way round, if you offer him a drink. Like the other day, I gave you a Coke. Oh, thanks, Ben. Oh, thanks, you're such a good eyes. Thank you for getting me that. And then I went to go and look at the Coke and you'd taken one sip out of it.
Well, the problem is, I already had a drink in my hand when you gave me the Coke.
Why would you start drinking the one that I just gave you? What logic is that?
I wanted a bit of Coke, so I got a quick game for you.
Okay, a quick game.
Even though it might not work. So inside the black pouch over there, there's a piece of paper with something written on it, right? I'm gonna give you up to 10 questions.
Is this what you think of me, Sean?
A little bit. So yeah, he's something. It could be anything. And within your 10 questions, you've got to figure out what he is.
What about making it interesting? They've got 10 questions each.
10 questions each. Okay, so 10 questions each. So we got to
gotta work
ask you 10 questions. It's yes/no questions, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
So
we got to guess what Ben is.
Well, I already know what it is. So
Overgrown lummox.
Overgrown lummox Ben.
Yeah. Is that it?
Okay, so Ben, are you a human?
No.
You're not a human.
It's not a human. Is it an animal?
No.
That's already one question.
That's 2 now.
Okay.
That's
Well, one
each.
question each.
Fuck, okay. So you're not an animal, not a human. You're a robot then.
Yes.
Okay, he's a robot.
Second question.
Fantastic.
Is the robot useful to humans?
Yes.
Oh.
So it's a robot
Robot.
that a human can use.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yep.
Can the human
Hey.
use it for fun?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
That's a good question to
I
ask.
can use it.
along the
Right.
subject of when Sean got excluded, he's now bringing this up. You are a sex maniac, aren't you?
Oh no, it's not
This is-
related to
Oh, it's
sex
not
or-
sex.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Ask question master if it is. Or
Yeah,
not.
ask question mark.
Is it a sexual? Can it be used for sexual things?
Yes.
I rest my case.
Christ, sorry.
Yeah, you hold yourself behind that. Are you a dildo?
No.
You're not a dildo.
No.
Well, that's me out the window.
Is that what you think of me, Jack?
Are you a cock ring, Ben?
No.
Okay, he said no to dildo. He's not a cock ring or a dildo. So okay. Are you in human form? Is the robot on? Is it a human form robot?
No.
Can you not know?
Because it came from your head, mate.
Give the Japanese robot cafe a watch. That is literally Sean's mind. This is going down a dark road here.
For God's sake.
Headphones.
What do you use your headphones for?
Because you can listen to pornography and that's kind of sexual pleasure. I'm just thinking outside the box here, Carl. What have you brought to the table? You brought fuck all to the table, mate. You brought anal beads to the table.
Jack listens to his phone instead of watching it.
Yeah.
Not when I go near you. You'd be in the gym instead of listening to music. That's what you were listening to.
I give up. I don't know what it is, Carl. I don't know what it is.
I'll run faster for you, baby. Yeah.
We give up, Ben. Carl.
Okay. A male sex robot.
A male. I asked if it was a human form, and you both said no.
No, because it's a sex robot. Robots aren't human.
But it does look like a human.
You
No.
pretty much just said it, Jack. I don't remember ever
We got
saying.
it. We got it, Jack.
We got
we
yes.
got it.
We got
Okay.
it. I'm just going to give us
Get
a
it.
point there.
And that's
okay.
what Sean thinks of me. Is a male.
Yeah, that's
So
what
that's what Sean thinks of Ben, a male sex robot. Brilliant.
I
Thanks.
did
for
write that though before we went on to the topic of the sex earlier, so just means
Just can't stop, can it?
yeah.
You can't. Today's podcast is aimed at sex. That's going to be the theme of today's podcast.
Maybe you
apparently.
should explain to people who don't know what it is.
Yeah. Give
Yeah.
us the sex education right here.
We
Sean.
want the Sean Turner
Education.
birds and the bees.
Why can you not pronounce words today? What's wrong?
I don't know.
Could you give us
Education.
Okay, I can give you the sex education.
Go on, Sean. Okay, let's get ourselves comfy, right, guys. Sit back. Let's have a listen. Go on.
Well, it all begins from the man and the woman being attracted to each other,
Okay.
which releases endorphins,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
and whatnot, and then all that chemicals inside your body make you want to stick it in her.
Wait. Pause there, Sean.
Well, that's
Stick what in her?
Yeah, but what we...
Well, I don't know. I think it depends from person to person. In Ben's case, it's more like a banana. And in my case,
You look
only
like
because of the curvature.
Common fruit.
Common fruit.
We're putting fruit on people, okay.
And you know, usually it's more like a cucumber with a mushroom on top.
Not an apple anymore, Ben. The cucumber with a mushroom on top.
You know, that's the general shape it is.
The general shape, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Are we going with that, guys? Are we
Yeah.
all agreeing? Okay,
Okay,
that's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
I would admit mine's green.
Yours is green. Ben's a green type of guy.
And that's it. That's what you put in it.
Wow, your girlfriend is a lucky woman.
How would you describe yours, Ben?
That describes a penis, Sean. We're not. The aim wasn't to describe what a penis is. It's to say what you put in there.
Yeah.
And people now think that you're putting a mushroom and a cucumber inside a girlfriend.
Girls, what's
Yeah,
wrong
well,
with you?
if people are listening and don't have a clue what we're talking about here, people are just going to assume that that's what you do. Mushroom with a cucumber.
Sean, do you just at the end go, oh, that's a good salad, that is.
Oh, I love that. A lovely bit of salad right there. So that is
I'd be happy a vegetarian now, Charlotte.
vegetarian. Quite happily vegetarian.
Apparently she doesn't like Sean's meat, then I take it.
Yeah, she's gone vegetarian because she doesn't like Sean's meat.
I haven't even got any comebacks.
Jack, do you remember? I think it was like a month ago. We went around Sean's and we found a book,
Yeah.
and there was like there was just a young man there, and there was like a cat or a dog or like a donkey or something just licking his bum.
Oh
And
yeah. I remember that
It had
one.
this book,
I
and
don't
it had it's in your room, Sean.
It was in your room.
And,
That book.
it's weird.
I promise-
And it's all Japanese.
So what was that? Two monkeys having sex.
No, not what?
Okay, right.
No, so
Not quite.
not quite. So basically, me and Kyle we was all in your room. I think Ben, you were there as well. With Alice, was playing some the games you play around your house every now. You get that. Me and Kyle picked up a book which was found on your side. It was in that little bookshelf you have in your room. We opened up a few pages and we saw a Asian man. It was a Japanese book. We saw an Asian, I'm assuming Japanese man,
Okay.
with a dog, but he was like lifting the tail and just staring at his bumhole. And that was literally what was in the book.
I have no idea.
You have. Why have you got
I
this?
know nothing.
Sure.
Oh, it must be Charlotte. So mustn't
It must be
Yeah.
Charlotte.
It must be Charlotte.
This is
Never
This
mind.
this is pre-Charlotte. Before Charlotte came along. This is what Sean did.
Anything weird comes up, Charlotte.
It's all her.
All Charlotte. This is definitely all Charlotte.
Oh man, that's the beauty of having a girlfriend, though, ain't it?
Yeah.
You just blame her for everything.
Blame her for everything. So Ben, you was telling us about this amazing song. You showed me it this morning, and I must admit, it's probably the best thing I've heard in 2018 so far.
Looking forward to
You guys are in for a treat. So let me just give you a bit of backstory to this as well.
Okay.
Actually, no, I think it's better coming from you, Ben, with your girlfriend.
So I was searching for a song on Spotify and I thought I'd found it, and it said I found this song, and I listened to around probably 20 seconds and I just noticed it was quite weird, so I thought Alice is going to find that funny, so I just literally put it in Alice's playlist, and apparently it came up in Alice's playlist while she was working and she was just like, what the hell is this?
You got to give it a little bit of time.
Yeah, and then Alice came back and showed me and I was like, oh my god.
This song is mental. It's absolutely mental. I've never heard anything like it. At first I thought, okay, this is weird, Ben.
Yeah.
But then it just the actual main bit of the song really got me. So Ben, are you ready to play the song for us?
I am.
Are you ready, guys?
I'm ready.
Sit back. This is going to be a bumpy ride. Go on, Ben.
Professor Whiskers is a cat and a man. He's not quite a cat, he's not quite a man. He does cat things like getting stuck in the door, licking his penis and shitting on the floor. Professor Whiskers,
It's brilliant, isn't it?
he's got the body of a man. Professor Whiskers was a naughty kitty cat because he did a whittle piddle on the mat. So we put him in the car and drove into town. We said to the vet, please put him down. The vet said, I can't do that, that's clearly a man. We said, here's $50, let's fucking put him down. But the vet only injected a cat
It's coming.
amount. So instead of
coming, Sean.
dying,
Prepare
he
yourself for
just
this. It's gonna be a bumpy
flailed
ride.
about. He screamed, I'm not a real cat, my name is Wayne. So we strangled him with his own leash and ended his pain. But he grabbed a cricket bat and pushed us through the floor.
Oh my god.
Professor Whiskers.
That's brilliant. That was fucking brilliant. Thank you for that, Ben. That was brilliant.
That was a very weird song.
Wow.
It's changed me a little bit.
To be fair, it changed me a little bit when listening to that this morning. It's quite horrific, actually. They kill a man.
Yeah.
Did you listen to the lyrics, Sean?
And a man
A
got
little
a cat pregnant as well.
So we've got murder and bestiality in there, have we?
Murder and bestiality. That's what this
Nice.
podcast brings.
Yeah, that's what we're all about. aren't
Sex,
we?
murder, and bestiality.
Oh no.
And your name's in the title, Sean. How do you feel about that?
Well,
that.